What does it smell like to you?
Shit gas?
Yeah, I think it was circulating it all throughout the engine. And this looks pretty nasty. And that looks like moisture, like there's condensation in it or who knows what. But overall, it really isn't that dirty. Torch it up. Oh, there we go.
Those ones seem rustier.
Yeah.
Everything on that side.
I mean, is it going to come off if I grind those off, or am I going to be screwed?
Because it's rusted to the intake, you mean?
Because it's going to have to pull straight up.
Alright.
Had to grind these bad boys off. Blow this shit away from here.
Doesn't, huh? It does.
Barely.
Well, this thing will strip it.
Oh my god.
It's gonna break. I'll let you do that. You should blow it off again.
Yeah, let me scrape that crap. Can't even turn the distributor, it's so frozen in there.
It's been in there a while.
Is it moving?
Doesn't look like it.
Bigger hammer.
You don't want to pry on it, do you?
Well, I'll probably destroy the distributor now and add more expense to this.
Fucker's in there. Not budging.
It's like a, what, 3.5 foot.
The intake's moving.
Oh my god. Oh, there we go. I broke it.
Okay, as I say, it's still tight in the block. Or maybe oh, it's still tight in the block.
I've been prying here. Oh.
Oh yeah, we'll be able to get it in there. Hopefully. Oh yeah. Now we can take this on.
Oh, it stinks like it.
Look at that.
Totally rusty in there. I think the valley pan's actually rusted through here, maybe in the center. It probably had a drain hole to begin with, I would think, but besides the emulsion there, it's looking pretty clean to me. I broke this distributor prying on it, so we're still trying to get it out. It's frozen. It appears these rockers are maybe a pedestal type setup, but we're going to take them off, keep everything in order. These pedestal setups don't look too bad. They still got the groove in them. It's seen much worse. I was going to say, what is that shit? He put stop link in there. I wonder if that's what that is. Maybe it is. Nothing real abnormal here. That looks okay. I don't know what this crap is though. If this is that stop leak or what. It's almost like a foam. And that's not good. We need coolant to flow through here. So this would actually be inhibiting coolant flow.
Must be all in the block.
Yeah, I can see it way down in there.
cheese. Well, that makes it overheat, you know?
More blockage. Well, ain't that something?
Well, you gotta put a new. Oh, it's just like a compression thing in there.
Yeah. It's actually kind of a nice design. I like that. Better than GM. Knock these freeze plugs out. Some of them are getting kind of rusty. And do another flush job to this. Trying not to get water up at the top here. Should have done this first, but shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Oh,
Look at that shit in there. Oh my god.
mud. Jeez, that's worse than the Pontiac Trans Am.
Yep, that's something there. Some of that slime that was floating around there. We're trying to get all that slime out of there. I think it's stoplight. Look at
With this poker.
I mean, it's pretty loose. I think we'll get it when we flush it with the garden hose.
It's all that shit.
Yep.
That's where it's settled.
Probably the worst thing you can put in your engine after taking this thing apart and looking at that. So we got the water pump off. There's a plate that separates it and the block, a lot like an Oldsmobile. But we're gonna flush out the block at this point, leaving this on there, trying to keep the water out of the bottom of this thing. Pan's coming off anyway, but you gotta be careful you don't get too much, and then we'll have it all up into there. I highly doubt a flush and fill kit would do nearly as good a job as something like this. That pressure's coming right up to the top of the block.
I'm feeling the same thing as the like Pontiac, the grit. It's all in my hands.
We'll dry it off and oil her up good when we're done. It's pretty clean though.
Should I try one more time down the front?
Sure.
That's all the crust that came out.
We gotta take all the lifters out to be able to roll this engine upside down. We're taking the pan off in this position to try to not get that crap back up into the engine. But it appears whoever worked on this last left a socket for us. There's a nut in there.
What? When we were taking the pan off and we dropped all of a sudden, he goes, hey, there's a nut in there. Where did the nut come from? Well, this was on here, and that's what goes on there. And that was on the bottom of the pan.
Ouch. I don't know. What do you think of that, Paul?
And when you see it down here slopping, that's no good.
Yeah. We gotta do one of these in the box somewhere.
So right here you can see either there wasn't getting enough oil up there, or because of the oil being all diluted with gas, it was just metal to metal contact and wearing away the teeth.
We're gonna bash this distributor right here to try to get it out.
Oh, that's super weak.
So this area was just gunked up with varnish and stuff. We had vice grips, big channel locks, pipe wrench, and trying to get it out, and it just knocking it with this side, trying to turn it. It was just stuck. And it's got some pretty beefy caps. You can see that it's made pretty beefy, I think, and it's just 2-bolt main, but these are pretty big. And this is a cast crank. You see all the numbers on the rods. It's been worked on once before.
Yeah, the webs are all solid in the block. It's got forged rods.
Makes it heavier, but it's sturdier.
Not a bad piece, actually, I don't think.